Hey, what's up guys? This is Anthony from Anthony's Customs, and for this review, we are looking at the Marvel Legends Monster Venom Build-A-Figure Wave Venom. Not the BAF, just the regular figure. And as many of you, I was hoping that they would learn from their mistakes of the last Venom, which was pretty bad, and make this one better. Instead, get this, they made it worse. A lot worse, in fact. There are problems out the wazoo for this figure. There are a couple of good things though, so let's go ahead and get it off the stand and take a closer look. This figure stands just shy of 7 inches, which makes it just about 17¼ centimeters. It's the Hyperion Mold. It's a piece of garbage, it's the worst mold they've ever made, and they keep using it. They didn't learn their lesson, they didn't be like, hey, remember that Venom we made that was really bad because it was on a terrible mold and we gave it a bad head and a bad paint job? Let's do it again! Alright, let's do it again. So they did. And it's the exact same paint job. It's still a horrible paint job. It's fuzzy all over the place. The only clean part is these black lines. That's it, the ones that are inside for the legs. All the white parts are fuzzy and terrible. It's not good at all. This time they molded him in like a metallic-y kind of pearly black plastic, which I guess is okay. I would argue that it doesn't really look, it doesn't help it. It's kind of nice, but it's, I mean, either argument, you can make an argument for either one. Solid black or slightly grayish metallic, whatever you want. Doesn't matter. But they screwed the head up again. This head, remember how this head was too big and then it was like pinched in at the face and looked absolutely terrible because it's pinched in at the face? Like way too pinched in at the face? Well, this one's even worse. It's even more pinched in. If you look at it directly, it's hard to tell. But as soon as you start to go like that, you can see how narrow the nose part is. Now, I know he doesn't have a nose, but this whole upper jaw area, it's way too narrow. It looks like a dolphin almost. He's got a very porpoise-like front snout area. It's freaking weird. I've never seen Venom look like the way Marvel Legends figures Venoms look. It's just freaking weird. The mouth thing, this is unfortunate because the mouth part is actually sculpted really nice, not counting the shape of the jaw. It's really nicely sculpted, but that pinched in face is just absolutely terrible. He looks so doofy. Like he's just one giant derp, and the head's too big again. This couldn't be a more basic figure if it was solid black. That's the only way it could be more basic. And they still keep screwing stuff up. But wait, okay, so I said they didn't learn their lesson. They kind of did. You know how, like, the bad kids in school, when they weren't good at, like, let's say math homework, instead of doing the math homework, they would, like, smear food on the place where you're supposed to put the answer and then, like, scribble some pencil on there to make it look like they answered it? Hasbro did that. They're like, well, you know what? The head sits too high on the body and the head's too big. Let's try to hide that by just putting some stuff around there. Boy, does that look nice. That's exactly what I think of when I think of Venom. A nice little collar of Venom symbiote tentacles to hide the stupid, terrible proportions. It doesn't help. It's not a terrible concept, like if it went more than just like this to hide the neck, but it does. It's just there to hide the neck. It goes over the logo in the front, and it just doesn't. It goes over the logo in the back too. I didn't think it did, but it did. It's just all around a joke. It's not even like they gave no shits. There were no shits given. They didn't care. But wait, we got an Eddie Brock head, guys. This is going to save it. We got an Eddie Brock head. Watch this. I'm going to fix the figure right here. We didn't have one of these before. This will be a nice... Oh, shit. Oh my god, it's huge. It's way too big. What the heck? It's so freaking big. This might be the biggest big head they've ever done. Holy crap, it's not a bad head. I mean, it's fine. He's got the big eyebrows, he's got the blonde crew cut. It's arguably kind of like cartoony looking, like exaggerated proportions, but I think it's okay. But the head is freaking huge. No, you can hide it with this. That's right. I forgot, they gave us this to hide everything. If we put this on, if you peg it in the hole right there, you can't tell. You can't tell that the head's too big because this hides it, guys. I totally forgot about... Oh, that's right, it doesn't. So we have one last option, which might just save the day. If you buy that piece of garbage Spider-Ham figure, you actually get a head which fits on the figure the best. This head fits better than both of the other heads. It's such a joke. Honestly, this wave of Marvel Legends, it has a couple really nice figures, and then the other ones are just totally phoned in garbage. I was getting back on board with Legends, thinking they were kind of coming back around. The last couple of waves had some decent releases. This one by far outweighs that. This is embarrassingly bad for Hasbro. I don't even want to talk about this figure anymore. It's so annoying that they can't make Venom, like one of the most basic designs ever. Alright, so Hyperion Mold. The hinge is still snaps into place. You get one spot there, and then if you're lucky, it'll stay down, but it won't. As soon as you move it, you can see it. Look, look, look! It's a feature. The head can move itself. So you get one notch there, and then one notch back there. Oh my god, this is such a piece of crap. The shoulders still work okay, full rotation, the hinge, the swivel, the elbows, the wrist, the ab crunch is good, the hips actually work nicely out to the side, going forward's good too, thigh swivel, double jointed knee, shin swivel, ankle hinge is no problem. So the articulation is mostly pretty good on this figure. I've never said otherwise, not that I can remember anyway. It's always been pretty good, but the sculpt is atrocious, and then they keep adding worse sculpts on top of it. Like, Venom's head isn't the right size. And not only that, but it accentuates the fact that this sculpt is terrible. I can't get over how bad it's not good, guys. I'm done. Thanks for watching. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. I have new videos up almost every single day. We talk about action figures, movies, TV shows, video games, all kinds of fun stuff. So make sure you come back for that. Give the video a thumbs up if you liked it. And in the meantime, keep collecting.